his tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan.
Okay.
Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom to make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovy's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleed.
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position. I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifur's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen. Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways you helped in its creation.
Absolutely not. Silver is the
Jasny gwint, co tu się odjebało po prostu, to mała bania, nie? O, czekaj, co tu jest? O, tu coś jeszcze jest, dobra. List Somy. Okej, to przeczytamy. Ej, Boże, pojawiły się dziś w moich myślach. O, myślałem o tym, co czułam, kiedy straciłam Granton Bridge. Złość, zwątpienie. Pomogłeś mi odzyskać miasto, ale w rzeczywistości zrobiliśmy o wiele więcej. Pomogłeś mi odzyskać to, co utraciłam w sobie. Dzisiaj i moi ludzie, i moje miasto są silniejsi niż kiedykolwiek wcześniej. A ja znowu przewodzę dumą Soma. Sądziłem, że pomogę mi odzyskać kobiecość, ale...
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon.
Pięknie.
Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
Okej. Coś jej tutaj zmarło, więc trzeba pogadać. Tu coś będzie zaznaczone? Czekaj, a ty coś w końcu powiesz mi, czy nic nie powiesz mi? Halo? Nie, strzały nawet na niego nie działają, powiem ci szczerze, tak raczej ten Akuma. Topory też nie działają na niego. Tak swoją drogą. Akurat jest zbugowany i... Dużo mówić. Chociaż to jest pochodnie w roku. Co jest to? O, to jest, dobra. No co się wydzierasz, czego się wydzierasz, kobieto jedno, kurde. Maru, no nie, no wtedy by był fail quest, no a to nie jest niestety. A jest tutaj.
I don't know how to draw without your hand to...
Tovi,
Eivor, it's Sven. He passed while I was away.
Tovi, I'm sorry I wasn't there.
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper. And when I went to collect him, he was in his
Dead.
bed. Sleeping, I thought. But he was already gone.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty. Not like in our stories. When we tell stories, the old and wise, they have this calm about them. They know when their end has come and they're ready. Sven wasn't ready, and I wasn't ready either. He was supposed to teach me things. I'm still learning. Everyone looks at me like I will simply carry on his work, as if nothing happened. Because they don't know. They don't know I'm not ready.
Life may ask more of us than we are prepared to give. But all we can do is our best. I was not prepared to lose my parents. But in a flash, they were taken from me. I pressed on, determined to live.
That must have been punishing. But you are so strong and so determined.
Someone else might have done better than me. Or worse. But this was the fate woven for me, so I live it. I know Sven believed in you, in your craft. So do you believe in him? Do you trust him?
He was the most skilled artist I have ever known.
And he chose you. You may step up or step down, whatever you decide. But know that he had faith in you.
Thank you, Eivor. I need to get home.
Be strong, Tovi.
Tak, to ten od tatuaży. Ten od tatuaży niestety rip. Rest in peace. O kurde, to się tak odkrywało, leczenie ostatniej szansy. Okay. Nie, to jest diabelska adrenalina. bardzo chętnie to bym wziął. Nie ma co. Czekaj, czy tu jest coś jeszcze ciekawego, co by warto byłoby wziąć? W teorii... Możemy to wziąć, tu jest groza, zdrowie. Okej. Dobra, co my tu mamy? Okej.
You have taught Toby well. Through her, you live on.
Okej. Właśnie, gdzie ten dzieciak, kurde? Czy on w końcu, kurde, coś zrobi? Nie, kurde. A na necie coś w ogóle piszą o tym zbugowanym questie, kurde? Co to w ogóle jest? To jest... mały problem. Idź z kundem. Kurde, ciekaw jestem, czy to jest... czy coś piszą na necie na ten temat. Będę musiał pewnie później przejrzeć. Google'owe artykuły. Pościg jest okej.
Landry, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, and this settlement, and this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandbridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
Okej. Nie chcesz...
Randvi, take a break. Let us make for Grandbridgeshire and get you out of this musty room.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Of course. You said you were tired of all this, so why not stretch your legs and fill your lungs?
I did ask, didn't I? You're right. Lead the way, Eivor.
No i pięknie. Idziesz? Idziesz. Dobrze, dobrze, dobrze.
This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the longhouse.
Dani? Gdzie ma... Że niby co? Aż tutaj? Jesus Christ. Czy szybka podróż wchodzi w grę? Niby mogę. Ale zobaczymy, czy razem z nią się tepnę. Nope. Jednak trzeba z buta. Jednak trzeba z buta. Weekendzik, dajcie mi weekendzik.
We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grandbridgeshire. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
Okay.
Please, Eivor. Not a long ship.
Right.
water smells off.
You get used to it.
I do not wish to.
No, tylko i tak czy siak muszę przepłynąć, nie kawałek. Tak, muszę kawałek przepłynąć, tym bardziej, że się znajduje tu, więc a tu żadnego mostu, no w teorii możemy gdzieś tutaj wysiąść i wilczkiem. Wilczkiem. Dobrze, że nie muszę nic zrobić, rączki mam tutaj, on sam płynie. Tak. Podejrzewam, że przez to zdradzę go i będę musiał go zabić.
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen, and hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further. Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here.
No dawaj, dawaj. Pięknie. Wilczek jeden. Co było, to ja nie wiem. Coś tam było, coś mi pingnęło. Co to ja nie mam pojęcia, ale coś pingnęło.
Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grantebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right, right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
Pięknie. Pięknie.
And here we are. Welcome to Grantebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here too.
Well, is that Eivor I see?
Eivora? Czy on powiedział Eivora? Czy mi się tylko wydawało?
It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randy. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Has something happened?
Soma rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with oxen of order. Only now, in times of trouble, I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
So what will
We
you...
can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new one.
Oh, that would ease my mind. I have nothing to offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely would. Take from them what you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor, come. We have a camp to
Jak
raid.
się rządzi teraz?
The bandits are camped on a river, he said, east of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from the table for a day and already you are lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do. And now I
Żądza
will.
krwi.
Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us.
We will help Magnian clear these bandits. But do not be rash when we find them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority. There, the bandit camp.
All right, stay close and do as I do.
Rude and look sternly at the horizon.
By all means.
I thought you wanted to do this in secret.
You seemed hot for a battle. So here we go.
Ło, z brzuszka mi dał? Pięknie. Piękne chrupnięcie, tak.
There, that's done. Now to deliver Magni his horse.
I feel great.
Spoko, spoko. Najpierw uzupełnijmy tutaj zapasy. Cyk. Tam jest Randvi, dobrze. Są grzybki. O, tu jest skrzyneczka piękna. Płotka? Dawaj. No dawaj, prowadź.
That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink to celebrate our victory.
At home. Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse. And if your thirst remains, we'll look around.
Pięknie. Żądna jest. Żądna jest. Dobrze, dobrze. Tak.
A little south, aż distant.
Nie, no nie dziwię się, no może ją zostawił i sama siedzi, nie? Zamknięta w 4 ścianach. No to Chcice ma taką niesamowitą pewnie rzecz tak dać.
Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside, waiting for you.
Thank the gods she is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randvi, wherever she is.
She is here somewhere.
Eivor, over here. Look at this.
Oh, someone is thirsty.
Are you determined to get drunk?
I am determined to get you drunk. come on. Scared I will outpace you?
To be honest, a little.
Okej, dobra, czekajcie, muszę zapisać to.
What are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-kissed versus table maiden.
Randvi, we can do better than Table Maiden.
Mead queen, then.
Okej.
All right, let us drink.
Beautiful.
Dodajemy. Będzie pięknie.
You're going to start.
Let him win.
Too strong for you.
Randvi's done you better.
Przegrałem? What?
Any more and I'll drown.
Ha! I am the Mead Queen, slayer of wolves and barrels. I told you I would drink you under the table.
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the
Ze
air
wszystkimi
as we head
wygrywałem,
home.
z nią nie mogę
After
wygrać, nie?
just one more stop.
Randvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Leaving already.
Dobra, ale ja chcę jeszcze jeden pojedynek.
I do hope to see you again.
Pierdziele. Ja chcę rewanżu.
Turn any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Safe travels.
Kurde. Nieźle. Dobra, zobaczmy gdzie mamy... O, to jest tutaj, okej, dobra. Jeśli przez most przejdziemy, dobra, jest git. No doławiłem się tym alkoholem, no.
Punctured poor Magni's
Nie
heart.
dość, że wesele to jeszcze
What can
to,
I
nie?
say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Randvi, slayer of bandits and breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest. I was wondering something. You and Soma. Was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close, very quickly. Is that what you mean?
I od razu milczenie zazdrosne.
No, I mean, did something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters. Eivor, entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory and prosperity. A rather appealing match.
I'm going to pretend your last words were taken by the wind, Randvi.
If you must.
Okej. Czyli coś może być z samą. Ten wątek trzeba pociągnąć dalej.
Look there. That must be the tower.